What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the reissued Season of the Dawn weapons. These were awesome weapons back in the day. I loved them, and they are clearly missing one classic, which was Steel Feather Repeater. I don't know why they wouldn't have brought it back. There's only 5 weapons. I don't see why 6 would have been too many. It was a 720 RPM auto rifle that my buddy TJ, he loved it. I loved it. Yeah, very disappointed that it's not here. But let's get to the weapons that are here. We've got Perfect Paradox. First, I'll go over the origin trait, which is Cast No Shadows. Dealing melee damage increases this weapon's handling and loads a small amount of ammo from reserves. So it's kind of like a poor man's grave robber. So yeah, not bad. Extra handling is always nice. So yeah, Perfect Paradox. Probably my favorite looking shotgun in the game. It's a kinetic rapid fire frame. I'm super happy it's back because I used to rock this with Trench Barrel back when Beyond Light released and we had Unstoppable Shotgun on the artifact. And yeah, it was awesome. So I'm very glad it's back. So for PvP, you could go Threat Detector or Slide Shot and Opening Shot. I think those would be the roles you'd go for, and then Accurized, and then either like Small Bore or Corkscrew. I like Corkscrew for the handling and range. Range Masterwork. You'll notice there is no, I can't think of the mag that increases the rate of fire, but it's not on here anymore. And Bungie has been doing that lately because they're getting rid of things that are like a must run, because Assault Mag, that's it. It would just straight up increase your DPS. So they kind of did that with spike nades, where spike grenades on a GL like used to be mandatory. So they kind of nerfed how good it was, so that it wasn't like a must run, because if you don't have Assault Mag, like it's not a Godroll. So anyways, it doesn't have that, so there you go. Field Prep is probably my pick in this left column. Dual Loader is okay. Just helps you reload quicker because you can do 2 at a time. Threat Remover, dealing damage with all bullets in a spread increases reload speed, handling, and stability. I don't think that's that great. It would have to be pretty big buffs because Threat Detector is already so good. And then Pugilist is good for melee-based builds, so if you wanted to run that. 1-2 Punch, we have some good kinetic options with 1-2 Punch already, like Wastelander, but you could run that if you like. Swashbuckler, again, if you're kind of building around melees, you could go Pugilist, Swashbuckler, plus with the origin trait, that's pretty decent. Because like I said, you almost kind of get Grave Robber for free if you were doing like an Assassin's Cowl build. So yeah, not bad there. Opening Shot, like I talked about, PvP. Vorpal Weapon, 15% bonus, so that's not bad. And Barrel Constrictor, I think you want to stay away from. It could be strong in PvP, but you need to kill to activate. So Trench Barrel is my pick. I'm probably going Field Prep Trench Barrel because more ammo is always nice, and you get the increased reload speed. And then Trench Barrel, 50% increased damage after you melee versus only like 15% from Vorpal. So yeah, I'm very excited to get a Trench Barrel Perfect Paradox back in my inventory because it's been a long time. Next, we have Patron of Lost Causes. This used to roll with explosive payload. It's a lightweight 200 RPM scout rifle. It was really good back in the day. I really liked using it. So triple tap, I don't think it's very useful personally on primaries. It's nicer on like specials and heavies. Rapid hit is always nice in PvE and PvP. Strategist, final blows with this weapon generate class ability. Activating your class ability briefly improves this weapon's stability. So that's good for certain types of builds around your class ability. Stats for All is a really nice perk. I really like it. Discord, I prefer on special weapons. And then To the Pain, while this weapon is equipped, taking damage increases handling and aim assist until the weapon is stowed. Taking more damage increases the effect. So this is kind of nice for like winning duels in PvP. I don't think you really need it in PvE. So I'm going Stats for All or Rapid Hit in the left column. Explosive Payload is like free damage, so it's good on any scout rifle. I've got it on Hung Jury and yeah, a bunch of other scouts. It's very good. Vorpal Weapon, no thanks, not on a primary. Though if it was like anti-barrier scout, I know we have like unstoppable scout, but you're not taking down an unstop with your Vorpal Weapon scout rifle. So yeah, I just say stay away. Osmosis is nice in certain builds. Kinetic Tremors is an S tier perk in my opinion. really good for like AoE damage on weapons that can't get AoE. Again, I have a Hung Jury with kinetic tremors and Shoot to Loot. I love it. Precision Instrument is pretty strong, easy to stack up to 25% in PvE. Focus Fury, kind of the same, but you might as well just go Precision Instrument because I just think it's a little easier to proc than Focus Fury. So yeah, I would say Kinetic Tremors or Explosive Payload and Rapid Hit and Stats for All for my picks. Breach Light, this was a fun little sidearm back in the day, 325 RPM heavy burst. It's the 2-round burst variant. We've got Demo in the left column, which is always nice. I love Demo on weapons, and when it's in the left column, even better. Pugilist, same type of thing as Demo basically, just gives you melee energy back instead of grenade energy, but I prefer grenades. Perpetual Motion is pretty good. Threat Detector on a sidearm I think would be better, because you're kind of always in the fray with a sidearm. Compulsive Reloader, I think Threat Detector can just do what it does, but easier. Slice is very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this one's Strand. It used to be kinetic. But Patron is kinetic, obviously, because it's got kinetic tremors. So Slice. Slice is very, very good. You can apply Sever to targets, and then they deal less damage to you. So that's nice. So yeah, a lot of good perks over here. I like Demo personally, but you couldn't go wrong with Threat Detector or Slice either. Desperate Measures, really good perk, easy to proc, just a nice damage boost. Adrenaline Junkie, same type of thing. Swashbuckler is basically just adrenaline but with melees. Vorpal Weapon, no, not on a primary. Slice Hatchling, always a fun role. That's probably the role I'm going to go for because I like kind of utility, like build-based weapons. That's kind of what I keep in my vault more now because a lot of the old weapons we have just serve like a general play purpose. So I like ones with unique characteristics like this, Slice and Hatchling. So that's what I would go for. Collective Action is going to be really good on Prismatic. I notice I'm picking up lots of, like I've been running Stasis Titan and I make Strand Tangles and like quite a bit. And so Collective Action, because of the artifact, is pretty good this season. But overall, I don't think it's that strong. I would go like Desperate Measures if you were looking for a damage perk, and then Hatchling if you're looking for a utility perk. Line in the Sand, it is a precision frame arc. I believe this one was solar back in the day, but yeah, now it's a precision frame linear fusion rifle. So it's got rapid hit, which is pretty nice on a fusion, sorry, linear fusion. Moving target, no thanks. Clown cartridge is nice. Deconstruct got nerfed. Otherwise, I would say this would be pretty nice. But for me, I'm going rapid hit for the extra reload speed or clown cartridge for the bigger magazine. And then we have reservoir burst, which is super, super unique. A lot of people have cataclysmic from the Vow of the Disciple raid. So that's kind of their go-to with bait and switch, even though this is arc. So if you happen to be using like a cloud strike or something, then you might want arc to double up on the surges. So yeah, you could get a bait and switch roll, but I'm very curious about reservoir burst. But it's only a 25% damage increase, where this one's 30%. So, and like this is much easier to proc than res burst. So yeah, reservoir burst, because there's no like clown cartridge, you can overfill it a little bit, but nothing like Envious Assassin. So yeah, I'm very curious about it because it will make like an explosion. So it could make it decent for like ad clear, but yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. Then Season of the Plunder, I think that one had Volt Shot. I can't remember for sure. I don't really like Volt Shot on a linear fusion because it's not like I'm killing an ad, reloading, and then spreading Volt Shot with my heavy linear fusion. So as good of perk as Volt Shot is, I don't think it plays well on a linear fusion. But yeah, I'm very curious about Reservoir Burst. Firing Line is just a free 20%, but you might as well just go bait and switch. You lose it on the first, but then you make up for it in the rest of your mag. And then Moving Target Opening Shot could be nice in PvP. But yeah, I'm thinking bait and switch is kind of the clear winner. So like Clown Cartridge, bait and switch, probably the damage roll you want to go with. And like I said, you're not really using these for utility. So like Demo Volt Shot, that's great on some weapons, but on a linear fusion, not so much. Martyr's Retribution, another all-time classic. Sadly, autoloading and demo are in the same slot. I would have loved autoloading here, demo here. because yeah, I love both those perks. Field prep is kind of nice, but I find I'm jumping around a lot with a wave frame. Sorry, this is a wave frame solar GL if you didn't know. And it can roll incandescent. So like demo incandescent, that's a really appealing role to me, or heel clip incandescent. A lot of solar synergy. You can get Kier. It's 63 reload speed. So yeah, if you can like get your reload up, that's going to be really nice. I don't think Vorpal on a wave frame, and I've never really liked damage perks on wave frames. Like I've had some on Forbearance and stuff, and I just don't find it's needed. I find you just want them for like ad clear. So kill clip, all these damage ones I don't think are that good. Demo strategist is a very unique utility role because mostly strategist has been in the left column. So yeah, you can get class ability energy and grenade energy on your kills. So I'm very curious about that one. So demo incandescent or demo strategist is what I'm looking for. Envious assassin could be decent as well for sure. But again, you're often using these for ad clear. So you're not usually overfilling the mag as much as you are on like a rocket launcher, for instance. But yeah, some really good and unique perk combinations on Marty's. So I'm glad it's back. And then for some reason I had Blast Furnace up. So let me just make sure. Yeah, that's all 5 of them. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, I don't know where Steel Feather Repeater is, and I'm sad it's not here. Let's just search in case I missed something. Yeah, it's only saying season 9, and you could see, yeah, I remember having a swashbuckler role. I didn't even remember Osmosis being around back then, and multi-kill clip was nice on it too. Feeding Frenzy multi-kill clip, subsistence swashbuckler. This thing was awesome back in the day, man. So yeah, I'm sad it's not back. But anyways, I hope this video is helpful. If it was, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Take care.